Okay, so we are back in Project Hospital, and I have probably made a bunch of videos on. We're back here. Um, we got a lot of different things on the side there. I'm just gonna go through a bit of a kind of a tutorial or in like this. Not a big hospital like I do in here. I only have a few of these now because basically I'm just trying to get rid of some of them. We're gonna go with a sandbox. We can go with a sandbox, small hospital. I wanted to just focus on different things. We can go that. We can go this, or we can go into this. Thinking about doing something in here like with this, but I don't know. We got scenarios. Big hospital. Hospital center, open field. I think I want to go into and actually just do one of these scenarios, but I don't want to do a very big one. I'm thinking about doing... No, not an empty field, not that. Not that. Okay, now I don't know where the other one went. I have other hospitals too. I have all these other... I've got this one here. Ah, that's the one I wanted. So, what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to go free building because I don't want to spend too much money. I'm not going to unlock all the departments because I'm just going to keep it like that. So we're going to do this. I'm just going to show about different things you can put into different offices and everything like that. So basically, that's what we're going to do. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. And we're just going to keep it kind of low key, not like overly important game changes. Required number of surgery nurses for hospitalization has increased to 2. It's a bunch of stuff that basically it still keeps going on. Internal medicine department doesn't provide surgical procedures anymore. This has all been updated for a while. So we're gonna go with this one, and I just gotta get. So this is just your basic hospital. So I didn't want to go too far in depth. I need to figure out my buttons here. Hold on. There we go. I just had to figure out all my buttons here again. We got a lot of elevators. So basically, for one instance, I don't think we need 3 elevators over there. Don't think we need 3 elevators in this area. So I think what we might do here is we might just take out this elevator altogether. So we're probably just going to take that one right out. So we don't really need it. So, and I mean, you can put as many floors on it as you want. Because I think I have a mod on here that basically gives me the fact that basically I can put like 40 more floors on the damn thing. Let's get rid of this wall. So basically, all I'm doing here is just basically going into this thing, which is basically delete wall. So I'm not going to go in depth and over every single thing that's in here. The only thing they don't have on here is a helipad, which should be probably on this, pretty much on this floor here. So I mean, like, this is an empty hospital. So basically, you do whatever you want to do. Well, you might just put emergency's probably going to have to go over here, so we'll put clinics and probably everything over here. So basically, you got, and I've probably gone over this probably a long time ago, but anyway, basically right click just takes off whatever you're doing, and then you just got the cursor right now, so that's great. Home key usually brings up the walls. Page up, page down, goes up floors. Brackets just turn the camera around. So that's basically just that. So basically you got your 4 different things. You got your game mode, which is F5. Your build mode, basically anything you got here. You got your foundation options, construction and floors, doors and windows, furniture, equipment, and stuff like that. And then you got your prefabs, which is basically anything. Basically, if you saved anything or anything like that, and yeah, just double click that. So basically, yeah, walls, doors. I mean, you've got basically freaking subfolders in these, and basically you got this one here, and then basically you have management mode, which basically just gives you a whole other bag of worms here. It gives you all of what you need for in the emergency clinic, and then the hospitalization here on the right. So, and then you have doctor mode, which I very rarely use. You have controlled doctors. This is the normal mode right here. This is what it is. Doctors, patients, I don't use this because I don't freaking know what it does. I mean, I probably would, but I mean, you can go through it's just a tutorial for that. And that just goes into the menu there, so I just escape out of that. I don't rarely use this doctor mode very often, so I don't know what it really technically does. So this is basically all what you're doing. So basically you're just going to come in, and I mean, you can do anything you want. I mean, you can probably take this out right here, this whole thing right here. If you want to take this wall right out and take all of this, I mean, you can go right down to like bare walls. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right out and just probably give you a little bit. You come in here, and then you can usually use the garbage can and just go like that. It grids it for you too, so it basically right at the end here, it shows you where the grid is. It's like 5 by 34, and just release it, and it'll delete them all. Walls are a little bit different. You have to go in and basically physically like take out the wall. So, I mean, you can take out the windows with the wall, and it does grid the wall here too. Like when you pull it when you left click it and pull it down, it actually grids the wall. So, which is good too. So basically, what we're going to do is we're just going to delete these walls. And I mean, you can come over here and you can come out and grab it there, and it'll make the elevator transparent. So basically, you can just come across and just kind of figure out where the other part of the wall is and go like that. So, and I mean, you can just tilt the screen over that way too. So, and you can bulldoze stuff too. It doesn't matter. So basically, in order to do this, basically now, you have to add a foundation to this area to actually freaking do it. So basically now, it's connected to the other building. Alright, And we're back. Okay, so basically now, what we now can do is we can just come in, and now we can just kind of link up these walls. And you can just go in and go back and just kind of bring back the walls that you want to bring back. I don't know why this one wasn't done. But then you can just bring back these walls. I love how people do this. They're not paying attention to what they're doing when they freaking do this, and they just basically put brick walls. Like, you can change the whole different aspect of the I love it how people do this and they don't realize what they're doing. Because then they just don't bother paying attention to what they're doing. Because you can rotate the camera like 360 degrees, and then basically you got all these umpteen different wall coverings all over the place. It's funny as hell. I'm not trying to be an ass about it, but I mean, it's just funny. So, and it's probably up on the other floors too. So, see, like, I don't understand why they do this. I don't like. Well, you're gonna put different colors in the elevator, anyways, or in the building. So I mean, like, this is just a pain in the butt. This is just a real pain in the butt. I mean, you don't really need to do this, but if you don't want to have this on here, this is just a scenario. So for this, so now that I did that on that one floor, you can add. You take all this down, and you can go down. Now that I did that, I can add more floors to this side and kind of get rid of everything in here. Go like this, add another wall, or that's probably not the right wall, but anyway. Yeah, that's probably what this is. It's probably what they put there, so just put that back in, and then basically. And then you just go in, take the walls out. I mean, it's up to, it doesn't, you don't have to add every different wall in. I'm just kind of adding different things in so that basically you can see what you can do and what you can't do and what you need to do, what you want to do. So now it's a little bit bigger. I mean, now you got different floors on different areas here. So in there, you could probably just take this door right out. Take that door out, and you can move the door around a little bit more. They are pretty straightforward. You can actually go like 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that's 4 away from the actual wall right there. So now it's 5. So 5. So the only way that I really do this is because, and how I can judge it is because basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically you can just go like that. So you just put these windows back in. You can put more windows in. You can just do this. 1, 2, 3. You can pull up the wall. You can kind of gauge of what it looks like. And basically, you can go back in here. And this is why I like to do this. I don't like to put too many elevators in, because then it's just causing problems. And then basically, you can go like this. And kind of just make it so that basically there's a little bit of, like, there's just a little bit more windows around. And then just go all the way back up until you can get the windows in. Double click that off. And we'll probably keep this hallway in here. So we can probably just keep put that wall back in. And then just leave that wall in. So now we got this, it's a lot bigger, and if you go into flooring, you can actually go like this and pull it out and bring it all the way out to each end, and you can get it to, if you look at the right part of the cursor there, you can look at it and it says 17 by 34. So now you got a lot of freaking space to play with right here. So that's great. And then you can go into flooring. You can put flooring in the elevators. Flooring in the elevators, and yes, it did go when it went like that. When it goes red like that, basically it's not going to put it there. So and you can go all the way up, and you can go boom, 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 and boom, and then basically you can go straight forward, and basically. And you can add different parts to it. I mean, I'll probably go all the way up to about maybe the top floor, and I'll probably do it, because basically you're looking at different areas. So you want to look at space too. You want to look at space is what you want to look at. No, not there. And when you delete a window, it actually puts the wall back. So if you have a window somewhere, if it's not on the wall, if there's a door or something, it will not put it on nothing. You have to put it on a wall. So basically, if you put these there, it's on a wall. If you take it out, it puts the wall back. So vice versa. So yeah. So basically, this is what we're going to start with, and then basically we're going to go from there. I'm going to take this all the way up and then just get rid of this area. We'll keep this area right here. Just go across to the other side, to the other part of the hospital. I'm not sure how this is done, but I just do this with this. So we are just going to go and we're going to do this really quickly. I'll do this really freaking quickly. And you can like it will delete if you just do walls. It will delete the wall. But if you want, you can go like this, and you can go boom, and it won't do that. You actually have to go physically in here and actually delete all the windows. If you want if you don't want the windows in here, then you have to delete them. You can delete them. And I'm just going to keep the wall there. So, and we'll go back in here. No, we'll do this. Go back in, and we'll do this. And it's already got the roof on the top, so All we have to do is just put the walls in, and boom. Put the walls in. Delete these walls. Delete these walls. And then we don't want to delete the wall out of there, so we'll just delete each individual. And it will actually delete if it's a sliding door, it'll delete just each individual door for some strange, really screwed up reason. I don't know why. And then we'll go in, we'll put the windows back on this side. And on this side. And then we'll just leave that. So that's what we got right now. And you can see it come in, and then basically you got a whole section that you just added. So that's just adding to the hospital itself. I mean, you don't have to do it on this scenario, but I mean, you can frickin' take this whole thing down, and you can take it down to the ground level. I mean, you can add another piece right over here. All this stuff is all, like all this parking area is all done by the modder itself. So basically, if you modify any of this, then you're not going to be able to put it back in. I do believe you're not going to be able to put it back in. Some of these scenarios do not actually what are we going to call this? HOS 001. Okay, so basically we'll just do that for now, and we'll exit to the main menu for now. So that's pretty much a good to open tutorial for now. We'll keep it at that. I'll probably do another video. Some of the scenarios that I have don't work properly. Some of them don't work properly. This one works. I don't know if that one works. This one I don't know if it works either. This one works. Then you get DLCs. Doctor mode tutorial. There it is right there. Doctor mode tutorial. Hospital services, big hospital. Infectious diseases, big hospital, and traumatology. I don't know what these are, but... And then you have just tutorials. I can't get these done. I've got the challenges done and everything. So, done. Well, actually, it's just... I don't know what these are. Discover different aspects of construction by building a small functional clinic. Learn the rules of a hospital management and get acquainted with hospital process. You will need to manage to lead this hospital out of debt. Blah blah blah. These two are locked. Don't know what they are. Challenge your skills focused on emergency department, general surgery, internal medicine, orthopedic, cardiology, and neurology. The only ones they don't have on there are traumatology and infectious diseases right now. I don't know why, but it is right there. But we will leave it right at that, and we'll be back with another video. See you later.